live. So, Chett, how are you doing?
Okay, this is the 12th time she's asked me because we've had some technical difficulties, but hopefully we're actually live now. And I am amazing, both as a person and emotionally. That's my go-to answer.
That's a good non sequitur. I'm amazing. So do we actually have people this time?
We're just ready to see if we actually manage to get some viewers. I think I see a little eyeball, I think.
Yay! Oh, we have an eyeball!
Okay, wonderful.
Fantastic. So, yay, we're live. Chett's fantastic. And
Amazing.
amazing.
I said amazing.
Amazing.
Will is watching.
Will's watching.
Hi, Will.
How are you doing, Will? So.
Okay, I'll intro with this. So just because if she's watching now, or if it's gonna be for posterity later, hi, Mom. So okay, so
Good,
we're
you got
here to
that.
talk about RBdigital today.
We are. Hey, do we want to introduce ourselves?
Oh, that's a better idea. So I'm Chett. I'm the reference librarian at the Bertram Trail branch, which is closed right now. Well, all the branches are closed right now, but is extra closed right now because we're replacing our carpeting.
Yay!
That's very exciting.
That's been like 10 years in the making to get that carpet replaced.
And it is being replaced, and
That's
we've
exciting
seen some
stuff.
behind-the-scenes pictures already. Hey, it is beautiful.
It doesn't take much to, get us really excited. Oh, wait, I'm getting a note.
Billy says hello.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, hey,
And
Billy.
hi, Uncle Chett.
Oh,
That's my niece,
Hensley.
right? Yeah.
Aw, that's awesome. So you're Chett, and you're from Bertram Trail, and I'm Amy. I'm from the main library. We are also temporarily closed at this time, like most of us.
All of us.
All of us.
But we miss our patrons very much.
Enormously.
So we're still here.
We're getting
Just
kind of
virtually.
bored of each other. We really do miss the patrons.
Right, so now we're going to talk about RBdigital.
Oh yeah, we don't have to do the banter anymore because it's like
We
already
lost
time.
our banter.
We
because
lost our
it's
banter,
time.
and we're getting
We
so
tried.
good at it.
We were getting really good at the small talk.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's talk about the thing that people are here to hear about.
And that's RBdigital.
RBdigital.
This is just my opinion because it's my favorite of our digital resources. I'm going to say it's the most underused. It's probably not the most underused, but it feels like it to me.
Underrated.
It's underrated. There we go. I like that better. So it is mostly audiobook, but also magazines. What is the even right word? It's an app, but it's a...
Virtual? I don't know what word you're trying to come with.
That's
Trying
okay.
to come up with. But it's awesome. I use it.
Overdrive and Hoopla. There's a word for what
It's a
those are.
platform.
It's a platform. That works. So it's a platform that you get 10 checkouts of audiobooks
At a time.
at a time. That's a unique thing to that platform. It's at a time, not per month. And you can place 3 holds at a time, not
Yeah.
per month. You're not limited in the same way in RBdigital that you are in some of our other resources.
Exactly.
And it's also mostly simultaneous use. Some of it's not. The rough figure I was given by our technical services department is that 80 to 90%-ish, I'm a big fan of ish,
Which is good.
of that resource is simultaneous use.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, all the Outlander books are available on audio in there.
And the Outlander books are fantastic if you haven't read them yet. Diana Gabaldon is amazing.
Have you listened to them?
I haven't listened to them. I've read them a very long time ago, but now that I know they're in RBdigital, I might be listening to them.
I was just curious. The narrator makes or breaks your audiobook.
It's true. It's very true. And you know what I like most about RBdigital? Because they understand audiobook listeners, you can do a search by narrator. So if there's a narrator that you like, you can just plug that in there and find every single book that they've read that we have within the RBdigital app. I thought that was pretty exciting.
So what else is in there, Amy?
Other things that are in there, you know what I love about RBdigital is that it has a collection of the Great Courses audio series. I was looking it up last night. There's 41 different great courses in there, and it is a lot, and the topics really run the gamut. There's all sorts of things. Ooh, I think I'm getting a note from our producer. We have a question?
We already have a question.
Fantastic.
Shara asks, does it have the same collection of availability as Overdrive?
No, that's what makes it so
Sweet.
exciting. If you can't find something within Overdrive or within Hoopla, check RBdigital because it has a completely different collection.
Yep, we always try to warn our patrons. They're all different.
Mm-hmm.
You have to check them all to know if it's in there because we try to make the best use of our taxpayer funding, try to be good stewards as best we can, so it's wherever we can get the best deal.
And the thing to remember is that our e-platform materials, they aren't necessarily showing up in our regular catalog that you might be familiar with.
RBdigital does not show up at all.
Exactly.
You have to
So
search RBdigital.
don't check the main catalog on the SJCPLS website. Instead, go into the RBdigital app and do the search within there. But that's also true for Hoopla and for some Overdrive titles as well.
You mentioned great courses.
Oh, I did. Great courses.
But
It's fantastic.
I'm going to mention that Modern Scholar, because those I think are like your big two nonfiction course lecture series type resources. Modern Scholar is also in there. My actual like first digital item I ever checked out from a St. Johns County resource was in there.
What was it?
God Wills It.
Oh, what's
It's
that?
a history of the Crusades.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I have a very weird interest in if somebody could could figure it out why of the years 1444 to 1821. That's their hidden Easter egg for this video. There you go. Why those are the years of history that interest me. You can probably Google why those years, but
Okay, Chett.
it's a weird thing, but there you go.
That's fantastic. So the great courses, what I was looking at is, and hey, we're going to try to do a demo. We're being a little bit low tech because we are still figuring things out. So I'm going to try to hold this up to the thing and see if it actually works.
See if it focuses on your phone.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, because it's hard to describe an e-platform without actually showing you how it works. Like I've tried to help people over the phone, try to download things before, and it can get very sticky. You have to know what they're looking at and what they see. So what I'm going to do is once you have the app downloaded, let me see if this works.
And you're going to have to enter your library card number and enter your library.
Can you
just
guys
like
see that
Overdrive.
okay?
Hey, that
Got a
actually
lag on the video here, so it'll be a minute till I can.
that actually works better than I would have thought.
Yeah.
So a little bit of screen glare.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and type in for a keyword search. And I need my glasses for this, guys.
Type in Runner's World.
No, we haven't gotten to the magazines part yet. We're still talking about great courses.
That's my favorite thing in there.
I know, we're getting there, Chett. We're getting there. Hold your horses. It's coming. And I'm a slow typer. Bear with me. Great courses. I spelled courses wrong, guys. This isn't good. Let me try that again. So right here, whoop, there we go. Can you see that? Is it coming up as backwards?
It will come up as backwards because it's like a camera thing, right? Won't it be backwards?
No, it looks fine.
Oh, fantastic. But you can see right here where it says search audiobooks, I typed in great courses as a keyword search. You can also do title, author, or narrator. Again, narrator is the one that I like. But in this case, we're going to do a keyword search for great courses and then tap on the little doohickey thingamajig right there. And we'll wait.
Scientific term. Thingamajig is a scientific
Ish.
term. Ish.
And so here we go. We have over 41 different results of the different great courses in here. So you can build great sentences. History's great military blunders. Catherine the Great. Oh, wait a minute.
Did you find the one on meditation yet?
No. Actually, I'm thinking I might have typed something in wrong because I'm getting different results than I did last night. Hang on.
Everybody is
Chett, talk for a moment.
using our current circumstances as a way to try to better themselves. People are picking up exercise for the first time, or you told me you were learning to paint.
I am learning how to paint.
And there's actually a meditation of great courses in there.
I love meditation.
It's like an introduction to learning to meditate, because apparently there are people out there who that is
This is the time.
their I don't know, quarantine resolution,
Yeah.
or getting that late start on that New Year's resolution. I'm a big fan of New Year's resolutions.
Hey, you're right. And this is a perfect time in order to achieve some of our goals in life.
Is anybody trying to see how many Oreos they can eat in one day?
No?
Now that sounds like a resolution I can get behind. Is anyone trying to see how many Oreos they can eat in one day?
So here we go. I pulled up some of the different great courses titles and I'm going over, there we go. So we have things like Einstein's relativity and quantum revolution. So if you want to learn more about Einstein, this is the time to do it. You'll notice we have a description of the actual audiobook here, but if we tap on details, it'll tell you exactly how long it is. So this is a 12-hour course that you can listen to, and you can get smart in 12 hours. That's exciting, isn't it?
Are there great courses ones like a lecture, like a professor talking to you?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about
Yeah.
the Modern Scholar ones, is a lot of them are like a lecture series of somebody talking to you.
It's pretty fascinating. So what else do you like about RBdigital, Chett? Tell me.
So it allows renewal, which I didn't even know until
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic.
I didn't even know that until we were exploring the resource.
And what's also
So
really
I use
cool,
it, but I've never renewed an item.
you can pick your checkout time. So if you just want it for a few days, you can indicate that, or you can check it out for 21 days. You get to decide how
It's a
long you want
3-week
it.
resource too, because some of them are 2,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah,
it's a
some of
3-week.
them are
3-week
way-
checkout.
Really short.
Unless you change it and shorten it for yourself, but it's 3-week checkout.
Yep. And you know what else I like about RBdigital? It allows you to create a wish list. So if you find stuff that you want to listen to later, you can just go ahead and indicate it, add it to your wish list, and then later on you can check it out. You don't have to check it
It's
out
like
right
that
then and there.
Amazon wish list where you go, I totally want to buy this.
But
like,
just not
3
right
months
now.
from now.
Exactly. And I do appreciate a good wish list because my to-read pile is probably as long as yours.
Do you track that on Goodreads?
I do. I'm a big Goodreads fan.
When I was in grad school, I tracked all the books I read specifically for grad school in my
Mhm.
Goodreads.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm done now.
Yeah, you can
I've
create,
accomplished my
it's a
mission.
great resource for creating your own little designated subject matters and titles and things. So anyway, back to RBdigital, because that's what we were talking about, I guess. We kind of got off on a tangent, but that's okay. It's fine. Tangents are fine. Oh, the sleep timer. I was telling you how RBdigital has a sleep timer, and I think that's pretty fantastic. Because every once in a while, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm trying to go to sleep and my head is just spinning and spinning and spinning and it won't shut up, I turn on some audiobooks so I can listen to somebody else. And I can set the sleep timer so when they're, after about half an hour, it just automatically shuts off. And that's pretty awesome.
Now, do I get to talk about my Runner's World magazine, Amy? Am I allowed now?
Are we, wait, one more thing. We wanted to remind people about Bluetooth capabilities. I've had a lot of people who have been downloading RBdigital, and they've been telling me that they bring it in their car and they listen to it on the phone on their car, but it's not connected to their speakers. So as a reminder, if your car and your phone have Bluetooth capability, definitely try to connect them. It makes a much different listening experience. And it's really not that hard. If your phone, or if you have the owner's manual for your car, just, try it out. It's really usually not too difficult to pair your devices. And if-
Bluetooth button on one, Bluetooth button on the other, usually pretty much good to go.
It is. So don't be scared. Don't be intimidated by it. It's really not that bad. Now you can talk about Runner's World.
Yes.
Because the other part of RBdigital, formerly known as Zinio for our digital magazines,
Well, wasn't it? It was 2 separate resources, right? RBdigital and Zinio,
Yep.
and now they're combined because they're wonderful.
yeah, and even before that, RBdigital I think was called something else, but I don't remember what. My memory is not good.
The correct brand name now is RBdigital.
It is. That's what counts.
And so there was like a brief overview of all of these digital resources on Monday, and that was actually really awesome. She had a lot of the high notes.
Lisa's
Look
great.
back at that like Monday video if you want to look at all the things we have in like rapid fire round, because that was amazing. But I actually check out a magazine in RBdigital every month because Runner's World is in there, and then there's a whole bunch of titles. We're gonna say there's 60-ish titles, 60-ish
Ish.
magazine titles. I'm a big fan of Ish.
I like Ish too.
But they're not all up to date, but generally the newer stuff kind of floats to the top.
What happens is that over the years we've had different subscriptions, and we go in and we check to see if people are actually using them. So every once in a while, when we notice that there's less usage for a magazine, we'll stop the subscription. But the cool thing about RBdigital is we still have access to the ones that we purchased in the past. So every once in a while, you'll come across a magazine that's not up to date, and it's only because not enough people were kind of using it. We wanted to make sure that our tax dollars were being spent in a very responsible manner. So we go ahead and we get magazines that people are actually reading on a regular basis. And Runner's World is one of them.
Hey, that's my magazine.
It's
It's
a
like my
fantastic
one. It's my
magazine.
only magazine. And then, as a promise to somebody who said, make sure you mention this, National Geographic for Kids is available in RBdigital. I know that's one of our magazines that parents are always looking for their kids, for either like they need it for a school project or they just want their kids to like look at the animals in the National Geographic for Kids. It's in there, and it looks even better in digital form than it looks in print form, and they're all simultaneous use because they're magazines.
They are. They're fantastic. You don't have to be put on a waiting list for the magazine. So the one that I really love is Cooks Illustrated. I am such a fan of the entire magazine and the brand and the testing kitchen and all of that, but Cooks Illustrated is my favorite magazine in there. And what I usually do is actually, no, I won't talk about that.
Do you print screen the recipe out and then?
No, I make very meticulous notes because it's not just the recipes in there. They also have product recommendations. And so what I'll do is I'll create my Amazon cart throughout the year. I'll go back and double check and be like, oh yeah, it's time for a new blender.
Am I allowed to live check if a certain magazine is in there? I'm
Yeah,
really
sure.
curious. Don't mind me. I'm just curious if this is in
What
there.
I'll do while you're doing that is I'll go ahead and show you guys how the magazines work on here. But I'm going to do this off camera and pull it up and then show you guys, and it's going to be really awesome. So here, we were on audiobooks. I'm tapping on the little 3 lines and tapping then on magazines. And it's going to come up with some magazines, and you can scroll through.
Ooh, there's yoga in there.
There is
You're
yoga
looking to
in
get
here.
your
Vanity
yoga
Fair, Vegetarian Today. Oh, wait, there we go. All sorts of fun stuff. This Old House. But I'm going to go to Cooks Illustrated
There's actually
because
several.
it's my phone, and I'm doing that. And I guess I could do a search, but I'm just scrolling to indicate to you guys just how much fun stuff we have. Look, page 2.
Vogue is in there.
Vogue is
Vanity
in here.
Fair,
Martha
Star
Stewart,
Magazine.
Ladybug, Knitters stuff, Kiplinger's, House Beautiful. Okay.
I think you need to
I
angle a little bit.
I probably should have done a search. I'm trying to see it at the same time. I'm
What
discovering.
are you looking for, lady?
I was looking for Cooks Illustrated, the best one of all time. Oh, here it is. Okay, so Cooks Illustrated. So I'm just going to tap on the cover. And it has the current issue up here, so it's got the March 2020. But if I click here on View All Issues, it's going to have all the issues. How exciting.
Hey, that is pretty exciting.
So I'm going to find one. Oh, look, here's one with
Grab what you
asparagus.
might
I love asparagus. And I'm going to tap here on Checkout.
I actually do love space.
Asparagus is awesome. I didn't like it as a kid, but as an adult, I've grown to
I never
appreciate
had
it.
as a kid, but it's amazing.
And it's going to take a moment because I think our Wi-Fi is a little bit slow here. That's probably why we've been having. Oh, so I can check. It's checked out.
It's almost like the.
So I'm going to tap on OK. And I'm going to tap now on Read. And we're going to wait a moment while it opens the magazine. And look, you have all the pages.
I can't see.
Well, it's still loading up. It's still loading up. Okay, so there you go. You've got the thing, and you can go ahead and tap on the pages, and you can blow it up, and you can read it, and you can find all of the things. And here you've got quick tips. Oh, this is how to... Oh, neat. New ways to pack a cooler. Good information. How to bread chicken for a crowd. An easy way to open a salt canister. I just love this magazine. They've got all sorts of fun tips. So, we've got about... Oh, wait. I think our producer is telling us something, Chett. We might need to wrap this up pretty soon. Do you want to talk about other fun things that we might want to talk about?
What have I missed anything?
I don't know.
Question from the producer.
Oh.
Chett, how you doing?
This is, I think, the 15th time in the last 20 minutes. I've
Chett's
been asked how I'm
amazing.
doing. I'm amazing, both as a person and emotionally. That's my go-to response. Feel free to copy that. Use it at home. Just credit me.
I'm very happy to hear that. So what else, Chett?
I don't know. I think we've covered our resource. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah.
We love questions,
That's our reason
especially
for
rapid
life.
fire questions.
I mean, we're reference librarians. Questions are...
The reference question, the reference interview.
Exactly. That's our jam. Ask us stuff. Oh, we should do a live reference question show. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Like
Well-
you.
You mentioned it out loud, so now you got to do it.
Yeah, that's the other thing we talked about. We want to hear from you guys what sort of virtual programming you want in the meantime. We're still figuring it out, clearly, but we would love to hear from you guys and find out what sort of things are you interested in. What can we do for you virtually? We're open to any reasonable request. I think we don't have any other questions. Nothing.
Well, thank you for tuning in with us.
This was fun, guys. Thanks, Chett.
Your newscaster voice is profound.
Oh, profound. I like that.